What's going on, everyone? This is Ayisha with the ARC Spotlight Podcast. Today we have Josh Levi right before his show. Thank you
Let's
for
go.
joining us, Josh.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So,
Appreciate it.
how are you feeling about Dallas so far?
Dallas is like familiar to me. I'm from Houston. I drove to Dallas so many times when I was a kid. This feels like I'm like going up the street. But I feel good. I feel like I have a good feeling about the energy tonight. Dallas claims now. Dallas claims they're gonna come with it. So we'll see. Only time will tell.
Okay. Have you checked out any food spots while you've been out here?
No, not yet. But I am taking all the recommendations. I got here today, the show day. So I was in Houston last night, back to back. So all I've had today is like a few pieces of fruit and throat coat tea. But after the show, trust and believe, I will be going in. But you'll have to let me know on what.
Okay, I'll make sure to give you a list of recommendations of where to
Please,
go.
please.
So, speaking of the show, what's some exercises you do right before you get on the stage?
Exercises I do before stage. Vocal warm-ups. Vocal warm-ups for sure. I do like a 10-minute one on YouTube. Um, that's the only exercise I do. Sometimes I'll do push-ups if I or jumping jacks if I want to like get the adrenaline going. But it's mostly like gadgets that I use. Like I have like a vocal mist thing that hydrates my voice that I really love. Or I'll take like a steam shower. I drink a hell of water to where I have to pee every 5 seconds. Just hydrating. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, and so you've been doing music for a while now.
Mm.
So what would you say is different this time than back when you first started doing music and performing live?
But this time, I have a debut album out, so that changes everything. I have a body of work that I'm proud of, that I've given birth to, that I've shared with the world, and it makes a different sense of pride in what I'm doing. I love performing already. I always have, I always will. But now that I got my own LP, it's just more official. I feel like it's just officiated. Um, so yeah, I think that changes things for me.
Okay, and speaking of Houston,
Hmm.
what was like a crazy moment in Houston since that's like your hometown for you?
Crazy moment in Houston. Well, we went to the rodeo.
Oh,
Um,
exciting.
yeah, so that was super fun. I haven't been since I was like a teenager or a kid. So much of it has changed. But that was just lit, man. Like the turkey leg, the funnel cake, the waffle fries. I'm naming only food, as you can tell.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but it was just cool just to be. I line danced in the middle of the crowd with a bunch of people. That was a highlight. I learned pretty quick. I got to figure out what country song that was, but it just felt good to like go back to my country roots for a little bit. That was fun.
And do you have any upcoming projects you plan on working with or artists that you're going to work with in the future?
1000%. Right now, I'm most excited about collaborating. That's like something that I'm specifically like excited about right now. My album has two collaborations. I'm super picky and very particular with who I collaborate with, but I think recently I've just had like this random passion of like I want to do more songs with my peers and with my friends and with other people. So definitely stay tuned for that. I have some pretty special things up my sleeve, but collabs are on the way.
And when you're in the studio deciding like what songs to go with, what helps you decide like this is the one for me that I'm going to put like on a future album or use with collaboration?
Mm, um, it's a combination of things, but the two people that I care about the most are girls and dancers. So I do this thing where I like just do like case studies, like testing when I make new music. That's how I form my own opinion. But sometimes like when you're the person creating the music, you can like something, you can be so connected to it, but you really can tell how it makes other people feel when you just play for other people, you know. You're just one person. You might be a little bit biased, but I like to have a decision on like, you know what, this is my everything. This is authentic to me. It's like a part of who I am. This record represents me. I think it's gonna be crunk. It's gonna get the people up and lit. But really, I like playing it for just random people, different people, girls and dancers, randomly. I don't even like be like, yo, listen to my new song, my new single. What do you think about this? I just be chilling on the aux. I slide one of the songs in the queue, see how everybody's feeling, and that instantly tells me.
And so, did that help you decide on when you made your music video for Don't Go?
Um, Kind of. I think it helped me more so for just gauging how people would feel about different records on the album and which ones I should keep and which ones I should like take off. But Don't Go, the music video was a pretty decisive thing. I knew what I wanted to do with that. I collaborated with Sean Bankhead, which was really dope. A longtime friend, our first time working together, but been a homie forever. Um, and I just knew I wanted to like do something that was like really dance heavy, minimalistic, like sleek, kind of futuristic, and straight to the point, but also bringing the theme of the album alive. Um, so yeah.
Okay, and since we're backstage now, right before you go on the stage, what's the first thing that tells you what kind of night it's going to be when you be in different cities?
That's a good question. I think I think meet and greet sometimes gives me a little bit of the vibes because my fans they're either one or two things. They're either super shy and they act like I'm like gonna bite or like do something crazy, like jump out of a bush and be like, ah! And I just be like, who do y'all think I am? So they be so scared sometimes, or sometimes it's too bold. And it's the opposite side of the spectrum where it's just like they know me so well that they couldn't be scared of a lion if it came in the room. Um, so like sometimes they're more shy during meet and greet, and I'm like, okay, are they gonna bring the energy? And then other times they're already hyped during the meet and greet. So that sometimes tells me what the vibe is. And then I used to think it was the weather. My New York show there was a blizzard, and I was
Ooh.
thinking this ain't gonna be that hype tonight, and it ended up being really hype. So the snow, I guess, don't stop nobody.
Okay. And when you came up with the name of your album, how
Mhm.
did that, like, how did you figure out what name to use?
I was doing laundry. Yes, I do my own laundry. I don't like nobody else to do it. And I was washing whites, and I was like folding, and I was just sitting on the couch, and the word just popped into my head. And I'm like a little bit of a nerd, somewhat of an intellect, and I like the idea of like building a concept on something that is engineering and science, but like that relates to us as humans and just like our relationships with each other. And hydraulic was that perfect platform of like pressure that builds into motion. Um, and to me, that's kind of what love is. That's what life is. And it felt like a great backdrop for like the type of thing, the world I wanted to build. And plus, I'm from Texas. Hydraulic cars in the South is a big thing. Um, yeah, so I just built the whole world. I was nervous at first that no one would get it or even know what it meant, and then after that, I was like, if they don't, I don't care. I like this title too much.
Is there anything else you want to tell the audience about any future projects or if you plan on being in any movies anytime soon?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down to be in a film or TV or film. I love cinema way too much. I am somewhat of a cinephile, so my love for that side of things is like pretty passionate. But whenever it makes sense and whenever I have time, it's something I definitely am aiming to do this year would be great. yeah, new music coming soon. Still a few more cities of the Hydraulic Tour. I plan to take it to Europe. I know my European fans have been jumping me ever since I announced the dates, thinking that I forgot about them, I don't care about them. It's all a lie. Don't buy into the propaganda. I will see you soon, and I plan to take this tour to as many places as I can. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Josh, for joining us on the ARC Spotlight podcast. I look forward to seeing your show later.
Thank you. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.